Sweep up debris in the dustpan. Looks like to be a shard of glass. Bishop Martin must have cleaned up following the cat incident.
Something just doesn't. I must take a different approach if I should consider this. What a revelation!
The candle was knocked over, spilling the wax and denting the wax pan. Okay, fantastic. And?
What do you need? What can I do for you?
I believe I know where to move that.
That would never have even occurred to me. I've got a lot.
How do we know the cat started at the altar?
What can I do for you? Merci.
Oh, I didn't... Yes, Thomas, one of my parishioners, would usually have sorted that for me. But he decided this weekend, of all weekends, was the best time to holiday to Margate.
Where did you say the glass was broken?
The easel. I was painting, and Bartholomew was obviously in a boisterous mood and knocked over the water jar.
Merci, Your Grace. What do you need? What can I do? What can I do for you? Merci.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
I cannot imagine how the glass could have spread this far.
What do you need? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Merci.
Oh, I didn't think I could...
Merci.
The Bible's open at the Compline, the night prayer. It seems that the bishop was here last night. It would not be right to take this while Bishop Monroe is within eye shot. It would be not right to take this.
What do you need? What can I do?
I question whether the bishop's version of events is accurate. Perhaps he threw the glass jar at Bartholomew because he was on the altar.
I know that's how it looks, but I can't imagine someone being so cruel. What tells us where the cat ran to next?
Where did the cat run from the altar? Oh, a candle.
Poirot, you are a genius.
How do we know the cat ran to the candle after being at the altar?
How can we know where the cat ran to next?
Where did the cat run after knocking over the candle?
Poirot, you are a genius.
Oh, I didn't think I could make it.
Merci.
The evidence suggests
Not
something.
sure what am I doing here, but yeah.
Something just does not. I must take a different approach if I am to. Logical thinking shall always.
I cannot fathom why he would lie about something so trivial.
Where is the sense in? One step closer to reveal.
The evidence suggests that the glass was broken at the altar. Glass smashed at altar.
This will not get me any closer. The evidence suggests something else. Order and method. That. Magnifique.
The cat may have ran in the direction of the confessional.
Oh. Ah.
A hole big enough for a small creature to creep through. I wonder if there's a way to lure him out. The answer was staring me in the face.
Oh, I did.
Merci.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
Merci, Mr.
So do we have something? I think we have to come back to it, actually. Like, we have to go somewhere else because there's no items to pick up and nothing to get from here, so we have to... maybe we have to come back.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
I was hoping to speak with Mademoiselle Farquhar.
I'm afraid she already has her hands full with the story. Unless you've come with a bigger one than what she's working on.
We come with terrible news of the murder of high-profile socialite.
Perhaps another time, gentlemen. We really are very busy.
We came with a suspicious story of arson.
Perhaps another time, gentlemen. We really are very busy.
We came with a perplexing story of art forgeries.
Perhaps another time, gentlemen. We really are very busy.
I will not take up any more of your time.
Okay. Theatre Street. Well, yeah, let's go. I can see a torn up letter that looks interesting, but I can go rifling around in there while I'm... Okay.
Bonjour, madame. Do you have a moment to... Has something happened?
You bet something's happened! That slime bag! How dare he say my performance was mediocre!
I'm sure he didn't mean...
That's it! I give up. I'm done with this acting. With this city.
Take a deep breath. One man's opinion, and a wrong one at that, is not powerful enough to topple a career like yours.
You're right. Let him think what he wants. I'm sorry. I'm an actress. It's my prerogative to be a little overdramatic.
Very impressive, Monsieur Hastings. A position in negotiations would suit you well.
Is there something I can help you both with?
Were you were following the gala last night?
You do know what I do, don't you? I was on stage, performing in front of a packed house.
I did not mean to.
Zach, he was there. You two seemed pretty friendly. He'll tell you. So will that Russian lady from the gala. She was with him.
Monsieur Demir and Mademoiselle Babagne. Together. Très bien.
Was your husband also present?
Oh, he's already seen it. I told him he didn't have to come.
A supportive husband indeed.
Yeah, real supportive.
Where's your husband now?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It is most important that I speak with him.
Then you've got a missing painting and a missing husband on your hands because I haven't seen him.
I'm afraid I'm the bearer of some unfortunate news.
Look, I don't think I can take much more today.
Mademoiselle Court Smythe was found murdered last night.
Okay.
I thought perhaps the news would be a little more jarring.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't really want to hear about anyone dying, but me and her... Well, there's no love lost.
Madame Allen's nonchalant response has certainly caught me off guard.
You have been most helpful.
Do you have anything helpful at all? Top of the flop. With a name like Betty Allen at the top of the bill, one would expect a certain level of professional stage experience to steer even the dullest of shows, but on this occasion it was left treading water and floundering in the sea of amateur dramatics. The final curtain fall, along with its star from the other side of the pond was greeted by a standing ovation, accepted with tears of gratitude and bouquet-filled arm and a wave that suggested she had given the performance of her life. And if her performance was that of an actress found on the street of the East End, she deserved every applaud. Mediocre, a term usually used derogatively of someone's performance, but in Betty Allen's case, it's the best one can muster. Without the imaginably back-breaking support of the sublime accompanied orchestra, the entire show would have fallen under the weight of Mrs. Allen's increasing ego and misplaced high notes. Interview with our own... Okay. Haley slays the king. To many, Haley's a comet came and went, like a bright trail of glitter across the sky, and moment of beauty above the layer, a grey cloud that hung over the nation's capital. To others, it brought down a beloved and powerful monarch. Okay, local butcher to those of Lambeth, beloved father and husband. Okay, well, that we read. January's election result of a hung parliament was not the way the decade was expecting to start, and it paved the way for some that reside the House of Lords to question exactly where they stood on important policies, and for some, more importantly, how that would affect their support. One such MP that has spent the last months considering his position and further career in Right Honourable Mortimer Ellsworth. Hailing from Surrey, where his loyal constituency seen his moral code and ethics as a continuation of his father's sterling work, while it looked as though his popularity would only continue to grow through the conservative and rebel unionists. His most recent speech in the House, where fellow party members watched on as he questioned the integrity of his party before making the bold and often considered career suicide move on crossing the floor. Speaking with him alone in the House sitting, he told me I couldn't sit back no longer and allow those two in desperate need in our towns and cities to be forgotten. We have the great privilege of serving the children and citizens, but that we aren't doing enough, and I had to make a change. Did I read all these? Yes, I did. So we need her away.
What do you need?
I require your assistance.
That sounds rather ominous.
I would not ask you to do something I would not consider doing myself. Only on this occasion it is I that must execute the other part of the plan.
What do you need me to do?
Madame Hélène, you must hold her attention while I take the opportunity to look around.
I certainly can. I'll appeal to her love of attention. Mrs. Allen, that photograph there, is that really you on a live film set?
From Johan, and with a stroke of luck, part of an address. Closer to inside his hiding place. Okay, cool. That's it. Well, I can't move.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
Merci.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
What can I do for you, Detective?
Your interview at the London Administrative Office.
Well, Detective, this is a surprise.
A surprise, monsieur?
I wasn't expecting to be on the receiving end of an interrogation. I had nothing to do with the fire or her death.
You are aware of Mademoiselle Court-Smythe's demise?
There isn't much in this city I don't know about. And for your little notepad, or wherever you're storing the facts, that report, Farquhar, she was in the office and can confirm I was there.
It appears that Monsieur Aylesworth is more preoccupied with proving his innocence than showing any compassion for Mademoiselle Court-Smythe herself.
I will not take up any more of your time.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
I was hoping to...
I'm afraid Let's not be so hasty. That could be just what we need.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
This is your office. It's very impressive.
Mademoiselle, would you have time to answer some questions?
I don't really have time right now. Perhaps we can schedule...
I assure you I shall remain focused and my questions relevant.
Fine. Make it fast. Is she all right?
I'm afraid not.
Heavens, how awful. Did she have any close relatives?
I do not believe so. And her parents have both passed also. She was the last remaining Court-Smythe.
A question I did not expect. Although at least she is showing some form of compassion for Mademoiselle Court-Smythe's family, or lack thereof.
I only met her recently in a professional capacity. What are they going to do with her exhibit?
I cannot say, but they may not be as forthcoming with her work now.
I'm sorry, Detective. I don't understand.
Mademoiselle Court-Smythe was behind the painting's disappearance, and a forgery was discovered in her apartment.
So she stole the original and made a forgery? What heavens for?
That we are still yet to learn.
Am I a suspect?
We are just trying to gather all the information. Isn't that right, Poirot?
Oui, that is correct.
I'm sorry. It's just a lot to take in at once. I was working late into the evening yesterday. I had to get my article on the gala written. And the photographs, they had to be developed. There was probably someone still around in the office if you wanted to check. I'm sure you want to have every I dotted and T crossed. Really? I must have been so busy not to notice him. At least you can be sure of where I was.
Was there anyone else present in the office?
If Mr. Aylesworth was there, Nathaniel, my editor, must have been.
It strikes me as rather strange that Mademoiselle does not recall seeing such an important figure in the office. But not everyone can be as observant as I. I shall speak with the editor, as he will be able to confirm the presence of both in the office.
Merci, mademoiselle. That is all for now.
I thought we were gonna get a pencil or something, or paper. How are we gonna talk to the editor? I guess we can't.
What can I do for you, Detective?
I will not take a...
Okay, so how do we talk to editor? We can't. Fine. So did he take the... apology letter? Okay. Well, let's try to talk with her again, maybe?
You're just full of questions, aren't you?
You have been...
Well, I already got it. I already got it. Why he's not seeing it? And how do I get the cat out? I can't make any conclusions. Yeah.
Huh. Ah.
Oh, I didn't.
Merci.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
Merci, Monsieur Hastings.
Okay. What? We also can go to the museum, so let's try that. Because honestly, I'm a bit lost right now. So is there something here that I must take? Was it here before? A jug of cream. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, what is this? Can someone explain?